Alright, hello and welcome back to the Iron Noob. Today we're gonna tackle Plague City to start off with. So let's just get right into it, shall we? We need to first talk to Edmund. I think I've prepared pretty much everything that we need for this. Hello, old man. Sorry, I can't stop to talk. Why? What's wrong? I've got to find my daughter. I pray that she's still alive. What's happened to her? Elena's a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the wall into West Ardoin. No one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague. Plague? Not that long ago, West Ardoin was hit by a deadly plague. They had the wall built to try to keep it contained. No one is allowed to enter the city now apart from the mourners. They say that plague is a horrible way to go. That's why Elena felt she had to go help. She said she'd be gone for a few days, but we've heard nothing since. Maybe I could find her? Really? Would you? I've been working on a plan to get into West Ardorn, but I'm too old and tired to carry it through. But you, on the other hand, you should have no problem. Yes. Where should I start? If you go into West Ardorn, you'll need protection from the plague. My wife made a special gas mask for Elena with dwellberries rubbed into it. They help to repel the plague, apparently. We need some more, though. Where can I find these dwellberries? The only place I know of is MacRubber's Woods, just west of Sears Village. The berries are bright blue, so they're easy to spot. Okay, I'll get some. The foresters keep a close eye on it, but there is a back way in. I already have them. I bought them from a guy in the Tree Gnome Village. Hello, Edmund has asked me to find your daughter. Yes, he told me. I began making your special gas mask, but I need some dwellberries to finish it. Yes, I've got some here. Alrena crushes the berries into a smooth paste, then smears the paste over a strange mask. There we go, all done. While in West Ardoin, you must wear this at all times, or you could catch the plague. I'll make a spare mask for you in case you lose that one. I'll hide it in the cupboard in case the mourners come looking. Oop, and talk to Edmund again. Hi, Edmund. I've got the gas mask now. Oh, good stuff. Now for the digging. Beneath us are the Ardoin sewers. I've done some research and I reckon you can use them to access West Ardoin. I've already tried digging down to them, but the soil is rock hard. You'll need to pour on several buckets of water to soften it up. I reckon 4 buckets should do it. It's weirdly specific, but I'll take it. We'll use our lovely buckets of water on this little patch here. And presto manifesto. Ooh. Hello, I don't recognize you. We don't get many newcomers around here. How come? The plague, of course. Not many people want to come to a place like this, and the few that do normally get stopped by the mourners. All you'll find here now are dead and dying. Even our own king has abandoned us. Your king? Yes, King Tyrus of West Ardoin. He's the brother of King Lathas, the ruler of East Ardoin. So where's the king? Well, he's always been a bit of an explorer. He's led multiple expeditions into the uncharted lands to the west. The plague first started when he came back from one of these expeditions. More than a few suspect that some of his men caught it out there and brought it back with them. The king didn't care though. He just left on another expedition to the west. He hasn't been seen since. He left the city warder Bravik in charge, but he's no better. Anyway, you clearly didn't come here to talk about kings, so tell me, what brings you to West Ardoin?
I'm looking for a woman from East Ardoin called Elena.
East Ardonian women are easier to find in East Ardoin. Not many would come to West Ardoin to find one. Although the name is familiar. What does she look like? Ah, yes, she came over here to help with the plague victims. I think she's staying over with the Renaissance family. They live in a small timbered building at the far side of town. I've not seen her around here in a while, mind. I don't suppose you could run me a little errand while you're over there. I borrowed this book from them. Can you return it?
Yes, I'll return it for you.
Go away. We don't want any.
I'm a friend of Jethix. I've come to return a book he borrowed.
Oh, why didn't you say? Come in then.
I hear a woman called Elena is staying here.
Yes, she was staying here, but slightly over a week ago she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter Millie was playing near the west wall when she saw some shadowy figure jump out and grab her. Millie's upstairs if you wish to speak to her.
Hello, your parents say you saw what happened to Elena.
Yes, I was near the southeast corner when I saw Elena walking by. I was about to run to greet her, but when some men jumped out, they shoved a sack over her head and dragged her into a building.
Which building?
It was the boarded up building with no windows in the east corner of West Ardoin. The door won't open. You notice a black cross on the door.
I'd stand away from there. The black cross means that the house has been touched by the plague. I fear not a mere plague. That's irrelevant. You don't have clearance to go in there. How do I get clearance? Well, you'd need to apply to the head mourner, or I suppose Bravek, the city warder. Wouldn't get my hopes up though.
Hello, welcome to the civic office of West Ardoin. How can I help you?
I need permission to enter a plague house.
Rather you than me. The mourners normally deal with that stuff. You should speak to them. Their headquarters are right near the city gate.
This is urgent though. Someone has been kidnapped.
I'll see what I can do, I suppose. Mr. Bravik, there's a man here who really needs to speak to you. I suppose they can come in then. If they keep it short. My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day.
This is really important though.
I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drink again last night. Curse my herbalist. She made the best hangover cures. Darn inconvenient of her catching the plague.
Do you know what's in the cure?
Oh, God. Let me think. Oof. Thinking isn't clever. Here she did scribble it down for me, and we make some chocolate milk with some snape grass in it, and ugh, my head hurts too much to think straight. Oh, for one of Trudy's hangover cures.
Try this.
Ooh, that's much better. Thanks. That's the clearest my head has felt in a month. And now, what was it you wanted me to do for you?
I need to rescue a kidnap victim called Elena. She's being held in a plague house. I need permission to enter.
Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing.
They won't listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go in the house. Though I do have a very effective gas mask.
Well, I guess they're not taking the issue of a kidnapping seriously enough. They do go a bit far sometimes. I've heard of Elena. She has helped us a lot. Okay, I'll give you the warrant to enter the house.
I'd stand away from there. That black cross means that whatever, we've heard that before. I have a warrant from Bravek to enter here. This is highly irregular. Please wait. Hey, you're free to go. Your kidnappers don't seem to be about right now. Thank you. Being kidnapped was so inconvenient. I was on my way back to East Ardoin with some samples. I want to see if I can diagnose a cure for this plague. Well, you can leave via the manhole in the middle of the city. Go and see my father. I'll make sure that he adequately rewards you. Now I'd better leave while I still can.
Thank you, thank you. Elena beat you back by minutes. Now I said I'd give you a reward. What can I give you as a reward, I wonder? Take this magic scroll. I have a little use for it, but it may help you. Completed Plague City. Got a quest point, some mining experience, and an Ardoin teleport scroll. Now, I'd recommend you go see Elena. She'll want to thank you herself. She lives in the house opposite of ours. Of course, we can't do Plague City without doing Biohazard now, can we? Of course, like probably everyone who's looking at this right now knows what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Good day to you, Elena. You too. Thanks for freeing me. It's just a shame the mourners confiscated my equipment. What did they take? My distillator. I can't test any plague samples without it. They're holding it in the mourners' headquarters in West Ardoin. I must somehow retrieve the distillator if I'm to find a cure for this awful affliction. Do you think you could help me? Of course. Where do we start? I was hoping you would say that. Unfortunately, they had discovered the tunnel and filled it in. We need another way over the wall. Any ideas? My father's friend Jericho is in communication with West Ardoin. He might be able to help us. He lives in a house southeast from here, north of the chapel. Hello, Jericho.
Hello. I've been expecting you. Helena tells me you needed to cross the wall.
That's right. My messenger pigeons help me communicate with friends over the wall. I have arranged for 2 of them to aid you with a rope ladder. Omart is waiting for you at the southern end of the wall. But be careful. If the mourners catch you, the punishment will be severe. Thanks, Jericho. Well done. The guards are having real trouble with those birds. You must go now, traveler. It's your only chance. A rotten apple? Of course. I just need a little bit of a poisoning here with a rotten apple. Got a medical gown.
A doctor? I didn't think there were any left around here. I heard there is some trouble with food poisoning here. You heard right. Head on in and see what you can do.
Okay, we got the key. Just go in and get the distillator. You're back. Did you find the distillator? Yes, here it is. Great. Now I can finally run these tests. I don't understand. The touch paper hasn't changed color at all. What does that mean? I'm not sure. My old mentor in Varrock, Guido, might know though. Could you take these to him and see what he thinks? You'll need to drop by the chemist in Remington first to pick up some more touch paper. Now, last time I went to see Guido, someone told the guards I was carrying some plague samples. Annoyingly, that means they've started searching everyone going into the part of the city. Ironically, the guards won't be smart enough to recognize the sample itself, so you should be able to get that in just fine. They'll probably confiscate the rest, though. So what do I do? Well, I know the chemist has still been managing to get chemicals to Guador. Maybe he can help you smuggle the things in. Great, I'll see if I can help. See you soon. Your quest?
Sorry, I'm afraid we're closing now. You'll have to come back another time.
But I was sent by Elena from Ardoin.
Oh, well, that's different then. Must be pretty important for her to send you all this way.
She asked me to pick up some touch paper for a guy called Guidor.
Guido,
This one's on me then. I owe him more than a few favors.
I should warn you though, getting to him might not be easy if you're carrying any chemicals. The guards are searching anyone heading into that part of Iraq.
Oh, right. So am I going to be okay carrying these 3 vials with me?
With touch paper as well? You're asking for trouble. You'd better use my errand boys outside. Give them a vial each. I must warn you though, they do have a habit of stealing things.
Well, that's no good. How do I stop them from stealing my vials?
You just make sure you give them something they have no reason to steal. One's a painter, one's a gambler, and one's a drunk. Not ideal, I know, but if you pay peanuts, you'll get monkeys, right? Now don't stand around here gassing. This is clearly important to Elena. You'll find Guido's home in the southeast corner of Iraq.
Okay, thanks for your help. I know Elena appreciates it. So we give the sulfuric bromine to... Hi, I've got something for you to take to Varrock. Sounds like a pretty thirsty work. Well, there's an inn in Varrock if you're desperate. Don't worry, I'm pretty resourceful fellow, you know. Give him the vial of sulfuric bromine. Okay, I'll see you in Varrock.
Sure, I'm a regular at the Dancing Donkey Inn, as it happens.
The chemist asked for a lot for the wages he pays. Maybe you should ask him for more money. Nah, I just use my initiative here and there. Hello, I hear you're an errand boy for the chemist.
Ah, well, that's my job, yes. But I don't necessarily define my identity in such black and white terms.
Good for you. Can you take the vial to Varrock for me?
Go on then. Okay, I'll meet you at the Dancing Donkey Inn in Varrock.
Hi, thanks for doing that.
No problem.
Next time, give me something more valuable. I couldn't get anything for this on the black market. That was the idea.
Hello again. I hope your journey was as pleasant as mine.
Well, as they say, it's always sunny in Gillinor.
Okay. Here it is.
Thanks. You'll been a big help.
Hops?
Hello. How was your journey?
Pretty thirst-inducing, actually.
Please tell me you haven't drunk the contents.
Oh, the gods know. What do you take me for? Here's your vial, anyway.
Hello, you must be Guido. I understand that you were unwell.
Is my wife asking priests to visit me now? I'm a man of science, for God's sake. I know she meant well, but it's only a little cough.
She made it out to be something more serious.
Well, it's not killed me yet, so what do you want?
I've come to ask your assistance in stopping a plague.
You mean the plague of West Ardorn?
That's the one. I have a sample here from your former student, Elena.
Elena, eh?
Yes, she wants you to analyze it. You might be the only one who can help.
Right then. Sounds like we better get to work. I have the plague sample. Now I'll be needing some liquid honey, some sulfuric bromine, and then some ethani. Indeed! Now I'll just apply these to the sample and... Uh, 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 I don't get it. The touch paper has remained the same. That's why Elena wanted you to do it, because she wasn't sure what was happening. Well, that's just it. Nothing has happened. I don't know what the sample is, but it certainly isn't toxic. So, what about the plague? This result can only mean one thing. There is no plague. It seems that someone has been lying about all of it. The only question is, why? Well, this is worrying. I'd better go and tell Elena right away. You're back. So what did Guido say? Nothing. What? He ran his tests and discovered nothing. The plague, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, but I don't understand. Why? I don't know, but I think we're about to uncover something huge. Well, I think there's only one thing for it. The king must be confronted. The king? Yes, King Lathas of East Ardoin. He was the one that had the wall built. He was the one who called the mourners in. He must know what's really going on here. Well, I'll better go speak to the king then. Be quick, you should find him in the castle. I assume that you're King Lathas of East Ardoin. You assume correctly, but where do you get such impertinence? I get it from finding out that the plague is a hoax. A hoax? I've never heard such a ridiculous thing. I have evidence from Guidor of Varrock. Ah, I see. Well, then, you're right about the plague, but I did it for the good of my people. When is it ever good to lie to the people like that? When it protects them from a far greater danger, a fear too big to fathom. I don't understand. When my father was king, he ruled over a united Ardoin. But on his deathbed, he could not decide which of his sons should succeed him, so he had the city split into two. I became king of East Ardoin, while my brother, Tyrus, ruled over West Ardoin. My brother was a good man and was great at many things. Being a king was not one of them. Rather than looking after his people, he went on numerous expeditions to the lands west of here. One of these expeditions, he was captured by the forces of the Dark Lord. The Dark Lord agreed to spare his life, but only on one condition: that he would drink from the chalice of eternity. So what happened? The chalice corrupted him. He joined forces with the Dark Lord, the embodiment of pure evil. And so I erected the wall, not just to protect my people, but to protect all of the people of Gillinor. Tyrus is a king of West Ardoin. Sealing off the city was the only way to stop him and the Dark Lord. I knew people would never believe the truth, so I had the plague made up as an excuse for the cordon. I'm not proud of it, but it was the only way to keep the people safe. I see. Well, at least I know now. Well, my brother is still at large. I must ask you, keep this secret. We can't bring down the wall until we know it's no longer a danger. But how do we stop him? You're willing to help? Gods be praised. My brother is currently gathering strength in the lands to the west. If we are to stop him, we must find a way through the mountains. There's an underground pass that should lead through to, but it's full of danger. Return to me when you're ready to face this peril. Until then, I give you permission to use my training area. It's located just to the north of the west of city. I'll also let the mourners know that you're a friend to Ardoin. You'll be allowed to pass through the gates to West Ardoin whenever you please. Now you'd better be off. You have much to prepare for. And biohazard is complete. 3 quest points, some thieving experience, full West Ardoin access, and combat training camp access. Neato. No, I don't need anything else from you right now. That's good. That's all good and good. There's a black scimitar in here? What? Oh, I can't open it. Okay. I thought I could steal a little blacky simmy. But nope. Okay, so of course, Plague City and Biohazard was one of the prerequisite for the achievement diary, of course. So we have a couple of more things to do here on the list. We've already stolen a cake from the Ardon stalls. We've done that a lot. I've been to Alex Hunter Emporium in Janil. I went by there. I don't remember when, but we also need to speak to Czech Probita. Okay, there. Okay, so we don't have a pet, so we don't. Of course, we don't have an insurance. And there's the wizard that needs to teleport us to the rune essence, which is over here, I think. He's over here, so we just ask him to teleport us to the rune essence, and we'll just get out of there straight away. And we need to sell silk to the silk trader in Ardorn. And I have a piece of silk in my bank. Hello, I have some fine silk from far away to sell to you. Ah, I may be interested in that. What sort of price were you looking at per price of silk? 120. Ugh, you'll never get that much for it. I'll be generous and give you 50 for it. I'll give it to you for 60. You'd drive a hard bargain, but I guess that will have to do. And that's the next one done. Use the altar in East Ardoin's church. There we go. And the next one is let's see here. Let's go do the lever. So in here we have the lever for the wilderness, and unless I'm extremely unlucky, I should be able to get through this easily, because we are going into the wilderness, but we can just pull the lever again straight away when we get there. So I would have had to be super unlucky for that to fail. So we need to go into the training camp, and then we only have two of the thingies left. And the training camp is right here, so we just need to plop in here, and that's that done.
Hello everyone, my name is Shankamuffin for all who don't know, and today I'll be showing you how to properly card, making this easily accessible through the minigames tool to find a Netflix show or YouTube series to binge watch in fishing trawler. The first is a bailing bucket. This is bought from the Khazar General Store for the price of 14 GP. In addition, you will need swamp paste. Make sure that it's swamp paste. Swamp paste is used to plug the holes on the ship. I personally brought 2,000 with me for my journey in acquiring the angler outfit. From that amount, I used about 1,700 worth. If you need this item, you can buy some off the GE, make it yourself by combining flour with swamp tar, and using the raw swamp paste on a fire to cook it, or you can buy this item from the Port Khazar General Store. The last item you will need is a rope. This is used to repair the fishing net on the boat. You want to keep the net intact at all times. If you were to end your trip with a ripped net, then you are unable to collect any fish. For my inventory, I have my swamp paste, bailing bucket, and the rest of the inventory is rope. Once you're all set to go, hop to World 370 for the official fishing trawler world. It's there, board the boat, and go below deck. If there is a game already in progress, you will need to wait. As soon as the other game finishes, players have 30 to 90 seconds to board the boat in order to participate in the next game. Once the game starts, you'll be in a loading screen. As soon as that's done, you're out at sea and ready to start your minigame. First thing is to deactivate the swaying camera option. Once you've done that, angle your camera so you can plug two holes at the same time without moving your mouse. If you have mouse keys active and enabled, you can use them. Otherwise, you'll just have to click. Also keep in mind, guys, that mouse keys are not bannable. You are thinking of auto hotkeys. Mouse keys are legal because they are one-to-one input. Auto hotkeys are not allowed because it's a one-to-many input. Once again, guys, mouse keys are legal. You can use them. It is confirmed by Jagex. Once a hole occurs, water will come spewing in, and all you have to do is just click on the hole to plug it. Keep plugging holes until the activity bar is full. Once you've done that, you can sit there and do nothing until your bar comes back down to about the halfway mark, or whatever makes you feel comfortable. If your activity bar reaches 0, you're kicked off the ship. Don't do that. Sometimes the boat will flood. Just spam click on the bailing bucket until the water is gone. You'll continuously fill and empty the bucket once you do this. Once there is 1 minute left in the game, go to the back of the ship and spam click on the net. That way, if the net is ripped, you repair it with your rope. As well as, you'll ensure that you will collect rewards at the end of the trip. Once the timer is up, you'll be back in Port Khazar. Be sure to check your loot for the outfit. And that's it, guys. Good luck and try not to suffer from boredom. Hope you guys enjoy your day, as this is the end of the video. Anyways, guys, my name is Shankamuffin, I'm signing out, and please enjoy this outro.
Okay, so
we're at the fishing trawler, and this is a mini game that we need to enter to do one of the diary tasks, and I've set myself up to hopefully get some of the angler pieces. You can get the angler set by doing this, and we just gonna try it, and I'll show the first time kind of that I do this, and then I'm just gonna continue working on this and see if maybe we can get a few pieces of the outfit. I could only afford to buy 1,000 swamp paste, so I'm not not sure how likely I am to actually get it. But yeah, I'm on the official like fishing trawler world right now, and yeah, we're just gonna see how well we do with what I have, I guess. All right, and we're off. Now, I hope I can do this correctly. I'm not super sure what to do here, but uh, okay. From what I've seen, we're just kind of supposed to fill the leaks and um, like bail water and whatnot. I kind of wish that I had found the camera sway option to get that off. Am I doing anything? There. No, we did something. Oh god. Okay. It seems like that was maybe a success. I didn't have a full bar, but I don't think I need to have it completely filled out. And now we check the net for our loot. And yeah, it's all kind of crap. I'll keep the lobsters though. Oh, I can't even pick. Yeah, you just discard all of them. I can't. I can only pick up one. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing this till I don't have any swamp paste no more, I guess. And as a bit of a random skilling upgrade, we now got a 70 in agility, and we unlock the. You can now use the Dorgashan and Polovanich courses. Use the Taverley Dungeon, Dragon and Fossil Island Hardwood shortcuts. Access the Saradomin area in the God Wars dungeon and equip the Ring of Endurance. Okay, cool. And that's a grand total of 486 laps of Sears Village. And from here, I'm probably gonna go to Polvanich. It seems like the best choice for the rest, or not the rest, but the next part of the agility training. All right, so I've done about 80 trips of of the fishing trawler at this point, and I get the legs and the hat, so I still have 2 pieces to go after 80 trips. I'm starting to feel kind of dry on this this grind, but yeah. I'm gonna continue doing the trawler until I get the entire angler set, because it's really beneficial for fishing. During the fishing trawler stuff, though, I have gotten up to 53 in fishing so far. It's not horrible fishing experience doing that. I did get a couple of magic levels, just AFKing some crabs while doing other stuff. So I've done that as well.
think that's all that I've really skilled. But I also got during the fishing trawler, I also got 4 rusty swords, and that is incidentally the last thing that we need for the Ardoin easy task. So we have to go to Tyndall Marchant and identify rusty sword. So we're here with Tyndall, and we're gonna identify. Welcome to my special antiques boutique. What do you do here? I'm a specialist at identifying rare and antique weapons, specifically swords, but I plan to branch out. If you have any old and rusty weapons that you want me to check out, just show them to me, pay me 100 gold, and I'll see if you have an antique on your hands. Oh, I can also repair some antique weapons and armors. Just show me the item, and I'll let you know if I can repair it and how much. Okay, I'll give it a go. There you go, my friend. It turned out to be a black sword. Congratulations, you've completed all of the easy tasks in the Ardoin area. Speak to 2 pints at the Flying Horse Inn in Ardoin to claim your reward. I've completed all of the easy tasks in Ardoin Achievement Diary. I can see that. Well done. You'll be wanting your reward then. Yes, please. This cloak is a symbol of your exploration of Ardoin. The citizen in West Ardoin now buys cats for 200 death runes. You have a 10% better chance of thieving from stalls in Ardoin. Some drops in the Tower of Life will be noted, and it can teleport you to the monastery south of Ardoin too. Wow, thanks. Wow. If you ever lose your cloak, come back to me and I'll reclaim it. Okay. We have the Ardoin cloak. It looks really good. I like the look of this cloak as well. It's pretty cool. And now we can. Ooh. Yay! And that leaves us almost back to the fishing trawler, which is a good thing, because I'm going back there. I also increased my cash stack again. I pretty much ran out of coins when doing the fishing trawler. After that, like now, I have a better way of doing the fishing trawler. I just do it with hitting the kraken instead, and just fixing the rails and hitting the kraken with the axe, so I don't need the paste at all. So doing the fishing trawler doesn't cost me any money, and thankfully all of the bots take care of the pasting in like below deck anyway. So we don't really need to care about that. We can just do it without using the paste, which I'm thankful for. Thank you, bots. Oh, we also got an antique lamp, apparently. We'll put that in. Oh, we can't put it in Herblore because it's too high level, I guess. We'll put it in construction would be pretty nice, or runecraft. I think we'll take construction because that costs money. 2,500, and we get 39. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. When I get back next time, I'm gonna have the full angler set. I'm gonna grind that out, and we'll go from there. Who knows what we're gonna take on? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.